Hey guys, and welcome to another First Impressions video, the video game series in which we look at a recently released game and I give you my first thoughts and impressions on it. Today we are looking at Reen the Last Child, and this is the demo version of the full game. With it being a demo version, that means there are no settings, so to speak of. You can only start from a new game because there is no save points either that I've found, and obviously things on full release are going to change. So far though, I'm pleased to report that I do actually quite like this game a lot, so we're going to jump straight into that gameplay, and I will tell you what I like and what I dislike about it. Let's jump into it. Alright, we're in the game. Now, the first thing you'll notice is the soundtrack. It is so incredible, so very chill, very traditional. But with it being a demo, no settings to change it, and it is quite loud from the offset. Again, hopefully when the full game comes out we will get some settings that we can mess around with, but for now in the demo version you just get this. You start as Reen. It's got a very cliched, trope-full story where you are the last of your survivor. You've got to go and save the world, essentially. It's a side-scrolling platformer that is stunningly beautiful to look at as well. It is very well animated, and again we are going to start from the beginning because it is a demo. You basically unlock spells as you go through which will allow you to get through the world. It's got a very Metroidvania sort of style of doing things where you will find areas that you can't pass yet and you will have to explore the world, if you like, in order to be able to get the abilities to progress forward. There are enemies in the game and there are like mini bosses, and I'm assuming therefore big bosses as well. And honestly, the enemies, they're not great. They're either stupidly easy to defeat or really annoying to defeat. And I say annoying because they're not challenging in skill level, they're challenging because they follow a very sort of set pattern and you've got to wait for them to bugger off because they're not very smart, so you'll find yourself trapped in a corner if you're not careful, which isn't ideal. I like the fact that they've got skills and magic and stuff, and the way that everything is done is very, very pretty. However, it's very convoluted in the way that it sort of does everything, right? It kind of mismeshes and doesn't really make it very clear what's what. Like, I still don't understand what the difference between one that is the recipe to a skill that I'm going to need, or that's just a straight up passive ability that you require. I'm no good at this, by the way. So you got a health bar. If that health bar dies or runs out, then you start from your last checkpoint, and the blue bar on the left is your mana bar, which you're going to use for your skills. The platforming as a rule isn't terrible. It's not the best I've ever seen, but it's also not the worst. So yeah, as a whole, as a side-scrolling platformer, it's not too bad. It would be nice to see the full game when it comes out and to see what they add, what options they give in, and if they expand on it anymore, because outside of doing this, you have skills, journey, and map. And your skills on the demo, you only actually have 4 that you can unlock. I'm hoping on full release they extend that list and allow you to essentially like really get deep into it, but it might just be that it's a short game, especially on full release. So there you have it. This is Reen the Last Child, a side-scrolling platformer with some combat elements. It is just the demo right now. It's not terrible. It's very pretty to look at, and the soundtrack's really, really good. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.